Welcome to Old Time Hobbies. We're going to do a Potus, the first 36. This is put out by Historic Autographs and Card Company and new this year. So let's give it a shot and see what this stuff looks like. They've made some really interesting things. The Word and some other stuff. So this is 16 packs. 8 cards per pack. Look for DNA hair relics and Potus cut autographs. I'd like to get a cut autograph of Abraham Lincoln. That would be fun. Anyway, we'll see what we can get here. Oh, there's some kind of book in here too. What do we got here? Potus, Historical Autographs, the first 36. Oh, it's a whole thing about the cards. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, this is cool. You will see an authentic autograph forming United States signature, guaranteed historical. All right, so there's a John Adams, a John Monroe, and John Quincy Adams, Zach Taylor, 4 Millard Fillmores, 4 Benjamin Harrisons, 4 Herbert Hoovers, 5 Eisenhowers, available in hobby/retail. It's kind of cool. I should give you a breakdown of what everything looks like. Oh, wow. And look at this. There's stuff on the back of it, too. Interesting. All right, well, let's give it a shot and see what it looks like. Kind of looks kind of cool, I think. First pack. Trail of Tears. That's the moving the Indians out of Florida. Indian Removal Act of 1830. Martin Van Buren moved 13,000 Cherokees from the Indians and their lands in the southeast to modern-day Oklahoma. Almost 4,000 of them died in the 1,000-mile march. One of our finest hours. The first president born in the United States, John Quincy Adams. No, it's Martin Van Buren. Monroe Doctrine. Abraham Lincoln. Monroe. 6-star General. George Washington. Thus giving George Washington the rank of a 6-star general. And the first pitch. Kind of interesting cards. Buchanan. Dawes Act. Nan Britton. George Washington. John Tyler. Patent 4069, a boat. McKinley. Nobel Peace Prize, Teddy Roosevelt. Abigail Fillmore, gold foil card. That is $3.94 of $4.99. Kind of a fancy gold foilish looking crazy thing. Barbary Wars. Van Buren. Pierce. Chester Arthur. Definitely different stuff. Bess Truman. $225 of $4.99. This must be First Ladies. Wooden Teeth. Building the U.S. Navy. Nan Britton, Duke. Grover Cleveland. Land Revision Act of 1891. President Benjamin Harrison enabled the land to be protected in areas as national forest that the President of the United States may set apart and reserve public land bearing forest. The President shall, the public proclamation, declare the establishment of such reservations and limit thereof. During his 4-year term, President Harrison protected over 22 million acres using this act. Cool. And then Teddy went nuts. He did a lot more than that. Oh, what do we got here? 15th Amendment. Abigail Adams. That's a gilded card. Oh, wow. 10 of 10. Along with Barbara Bush, she was the wife of a president and the mother of another president. In numerous letters with her husband, she discussed all matters in which he was involved, including many presidential matters. She made frequent public appearances to support her husband and hosted large weekly dinners. 10 of 10, Abigail Adams. That is gilded foil. This thing is gorgeous. Wow. 10 of 10. Nice. Herbert Hoover. Thomas Jefferson. 22nd Amendment. Ulysses S. Grant. League of Nations. Alright. I like it. It's just weird enough to be cool. The War of 1812. The only battle we won of the war was after the war was over. Andrew Jackson's victory at New Orleans. Living grandson. Wow. Rutherford B. Hayes. William Howard Taft. Man, this stuff's cool. Somebody put a lot of effort into the background on these. Ran unopposed. James Monroe. Building the U.S. Navy. National debt. James Garfield. Opening Japan to trade. The Truman Doctrine. And Woodrow Wilson. The uncivil presidential race. It was Jefferson and Adams, I believe. Yep. Gettysburg Address. Hoover. The Gadsden Purchase. We got the last little bits of New Mexico and Arizona from Mexico. Interstate Highway System under Eisenhower. And Warren Harding. Well, I have to say the best thing so far are the First Lady's cards. Those things are really cool with the gold and the gilded foil. The first impeachment trial. Unlike Trump has two. Andrew Johnson. Yep. Roosevelt. Quincy Adams. Chester A. Arthur. Calvin Coolidge. Got another gold card. Oh, Eleanor Roosevelt. Very nice. That is 404 of 499. Lyndon Johnson. William Henry Harrison. Buchanan. Grover Cleveland. And the Dawes Act. Taylor. The Louisiana Purchase of 1803. Purchase of Alaska from the Russians for 7.2 million they paid for it. And there's been over $68 billion worth of gold taken out of it. Harry Truman. Andrew Jackson. First gay president? James Buchanan. Grover Cleveland, Spanish-American War. Fillmore. Ferdinand Ward. Dwight Eisenhower. Martin Van Buren. Military service. Benjamin Harrison. Annexation of Hawaii. Franklin Pierce. Kennedy. Harrison. If I could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it. And if I could save it by freeing all the slaves, I would do it. And if I could save it by freeing someone and leaving others alone, I would also do that. I have here stated my purpose according to my view, modification of my oft-expressed personal wish that all men everywhere would be free. Abraham Lincoln, August 22nd, 1862. Cleveland. Antiquities Act of 1906. Man, this is like a history buff's treasure trove here. Public speaking. Andrew Johnson. Interesting man. Doesn't look like we're going to get a cut auto. Didn't really expect to. The annexation of Texas. Now this I'll be interested in. Texas had declared itself independent from Mexico on March 2nd, 1836, and had applied for admittance to the Union the same year with no success. John Tyler decided he would make the addition of Texas to the United States the centerpiece of his re-election campaign. Although he lost the election to James Polk, he convinced Congress to pass the Annexation of Texas Bill, which signed on March 1st, 1844. 2 days before leaving office. Jackie Kennedy, First Ladies. And that one is $225 of $4.99. John Tyler, Harrison, Sherman Antitrust Act. And the last pack. The Library of Congress. First president photographed. That has got to be (1843). First photograph of a president. Ulysses S. Grant. Theodore Roosevelt. And last but not least, overseas diplomacy. All right, well, that is some really interesting stuff. And when you consider that they've got a lot of the stuff in a book on the history of all the stuff that talks about all the cards, this stuff is actually well worth what it is, especially if you're kind of a history buff and want to learn a little bit more about the early presidents and what they did. This is pretty good stuff. Very well done, I will say. All right, and with that, we'll show what we got. We got Jacqueline Kennedy, Eleanor Roosevelt, Bess Truman, and Abigail Fillmore. But the piece de resistance, the Abigail Adams, wife to John Adams and mother of John Quincy Adams. This is actually gilded. If you look at it, it's gold and silver gilding. That is like a really old process. Beautiful card. Number 10 of 10, Abigail Adams. All right, and with that, thank you for shopping at Old Time Hobbies, and check out Potus, the first 36. Pretty nice.